Hello, my beautiful soul family. It's so good to see you. Okay, so it's the Lionsgate portal, the 8th day of the 8th month in an 8-year, 2024. Add up the numbers, adds up to 8. It is a powerful day today. Now, the energy has been powerful for the last few days prior to today, and also it's going to be up until around about the 12th. But just to remind you guys, today's an amazing day to set powerful intentions, but also be mindful that we manifest super quick on the Lionsgate portal, because the veil between the current matrix world and the etheric world, the esoteric realms, it's so thin that things come to us in super quick timing. And so be mindful that it can be both ways, right? What you want and sometimes what you don't want. So this is where we get really conscious of what it is that we're calling in. And for me, as you know, it generally tends to be around purpose and who we are and what we're here for, right? And on that, I have decided to run a free masterclass based on the insights I got over the last few days with the advent of this Lionsgate portal energy. It's been so super powerful, guys. I cannot tell you that there's so many downloads, so many synchronistic signs. It's been absolutely crazy. But in any case, I felt the call. And what's been going on for me in the last few months is that I have been going through a process whereby I've been tuning in and going deeper, and in doing so, going more expansive around, what is this? What are we about? What are we here for? Okay, and it really hit home these insights around us as leaders, spiritual leaders. And whilst we're not deem ourselves spiritual leaders in a mass population type context, when we are able to pass on some of these wisdoms, even if it's to one other or a small group, you're still leading through understanding your vibrational frequency and the level of consciousness from which you are sharing the truth, so to speak. And so it came to me that I really want to support leaders who are helping to consciously create a vibrational raising of frequency for humanity. And there's a certain group of people, and I believe that some of you fall into that category. And so I'm doing a masterclass called The Call for Intuitive Leaders. And this free masterclass, I would love for you guys to jump in and listen to. But let me just explain. Last few days, I've been just getting so many, the signs, the universe signs have been dropping in. The other day, I was so grateful feeling the energy of the Lionsgate portal. It was, a couple of days ago, but it was starting to build up. And I really knew that there was something that needed to take place. I just wasn't sure what it was. So even though I had, time-sensitive work to do, I was getting a sense that, hang on a second, you're going to have to stop at some point. And I looked up at the clock, it was 11:11. And I'm like, thank you for confirming that what I was feeling is, in fact, the action I need to take. And so I got my shoes on and I decided to go out for a walk in the park, 10 minutes down the road. Just felt the energy of the grounding energy of the earth. It's such a beautiful space. It's lots of trees and grass. And I knew it's a place that when I meditate, I would get even more downloads, right? So I went to the park, and also there's a cafe there, beautiful rustic cafe, where I like to treat myself to an oat chai latte and an egg and bacon roll on a brioche bap. And so I knew that, okay, I've been called. So when I meditated, I got this beautiful download that I needed to do this masterclass that I'm going to provide you guys. And I was, coming up with the name. It came with The Call for Intuitive Leaders. And I just felt this powerful, it was vibrating out of me. I just felt so connected with Gaia. The energy is just so potent. The sun was shining after that very torrential downpour we had, the thunderstorm we had the other day. And I just knew, okay, I needed to come out to get these downloads, to make notes on what it is that felt true for me. And then I decided to go to the cafe and have a brunch. And when I ordered my chai latte and my brioche bun roll, I got a spoon, because that's what you use for when you sit outside. They call out your order and they see the number. So I had this wooden spoon and it had the number 11 on it. So I'm like, 11. 11 today was when I got that message. Thank you, universe, for that confirmation. Another 11. And I went outside, sat down in this beautiful sort of area. They have lavender plants nearby. The smell was emanating, coming, wafting across, and I just felt so connected. The ideas were streaming for what I had to say, downloading of the messages I needed to pass on, the insights I needed to really tune into and share. And then the lady came along with a white box. I knew that, and a cup of oat chai latte that I knew that was for me. And there was this really surreal moment where she came towards me. I mean, she knows me, I'm a regular. And I held up my spoon. And she passed me the little white box with my brioche bun in it. And I looked, and in that moment, there was this 11 on the spoon and 11 on the box. And the moment was just sort of like, hit me, another sign, 11, 11. I'm like, I literally did screech out, you know me. I screeched out, ah! And she obviously thought I was very excited about the brioche bun. She laughed at me because she knows me. We chat all the time. So I passed over the spoon and tucked into this most delicious brioche snack, egg and bacon roll. And I just felt so connected and alive and grateful, thankful to universe for that extra confirmation. So that's the second 1111. I was like, oh my goodness. And you know me, those of you who've been at my programs, I tend to share these photos where I've had my synchronicity or my sign, knowing that you guys just tend to feel that energy as well. So it sort of gives you an extra boost as well. So I thought, oh, I should have taken a photo. I don't know how in that moment with two hands full, but I knew it was one of those moments. So I just thought, okay, but thank you anyway for my sign, universe. When I finished, I went up to throw everything in the bin nearby and threw my coffee cup away and had my white bun. And I was just so grateful for that impromptu walk that I came out for, and put my white box in the bin. And it was just another moment where it was just that time froze, because there in that bin was another box, looked like a pizza box with a number 11 on it. So there was my white box sitting next to this pizza box, and both said 11 and 11. So again, my third confirmation of that morning, it hadn't turned 12 yet. It was still the 11th hour of the morning, and it had 3 lots of 1111s. 3 lots of 1111s that day. So I knew that this masterclass was something spectacular. The message in it was going to be so specific for a group of you who will know exactly what I'm talking about. So it's not going to be for everybody. And the reason why I know it's not for everybody is because I myself have put out there that I specifically want to work with a group of people who know that they're on the precipice of understanding that they're here for a very specific reason. That you've done your spiritual work, you've gone through your elevations, I mean, we never complete our spiritual work, but you're already awakened, you already know about the matrix, you already recognize that we are powerful beings, right? And this is another level. This is for those of you who already know that there is a purpose for you, even though you may not know what it is right now. And even if you feel that your life is already great the way it is, there's probably a part of you that's feeling the nudge, heard the whisper, that is getting a sense of like you're on the precipice and ready for something new. And that's your soul whispering to you, telling you, go deeper, expand. And I have a strong intuition that those of you who do are going to absolutely love what you find when we do this, because you think your life is good now, it's going to become absolutely out of this world. And I know this. I have a real sense, I have a real knowing right now that this isn't it. You know, that our life right now isn't the way it's meant to be. This is the stepping stone. This is the transition. But you are here and you're getting the call. You are an intuitive leader. You know, and you've always felt this. You've always felt different. You've always felt like, you know, where you're at wasn't where you're meant to be. And I felt it too. And even though I've been loving what I do, I know that there's more. And I want to really share what has been coming through, what amazing signs have been showing up in my world, and to explain that, look, this is nothing compared to what you're going to see. So if you feel the call, join me on this masterclass. I can't wait to share it with you. Message me, let me know that you're interested. I haven't decided which platform it's going to go on just yet. It could be on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, in my private learning portal. Some of you have access to already. If not, you'll get your own password and you can watch it in your own time. It doesn't matter which way it'll get to you if you're hearing the call. And this has been my message. Be focused now on your intentions for the Lionsgate energy, and the portal is open wide. It is exciting times, and I cannot wait to see you very soon. Much love to you.